Hi there, guys. I got something special for you today. I have a junior size championship belt for you called the Red Dead Division Championship. And while that kind of sounds like it's based off of the video game, it's actually not. It's basically a hardcore championship, not called a hardcore championship. It is bright red. The division is essentially designed to be a stipulation division, but not necessarily like a straight up hardcore division, but that's essentially what it is. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys check out the whole video. Hi there, guys. Well, this is the Red Dead Championship belt. Um, as you can see, this is the main plate right here, as it is displayed standing up. And as I come along, you can see some of the other plates. But this is what it looks like. This is the Red Dead Division Championship. Okay. Here it is laid out. And I think the first thing you'll see is kind of me reflective in the reflective vinyl, the silver. I did want it to be presented in silver as opposed to gold. I know a lot of belts are in gold, but silver just seemed to run just to have a better look, especially against the red and the mirror silver, as well as some nice little texture here on the side that does stand out, is a little different. The actual nameplate that stands up from it, and these red spikes and the big red skull. How could you miss the red skull? You know, the red spikes down here at the bottom, and then another silver nameplate, and the words Red Dead Division Champion in actual gold. That also helps it to, snap your eyes to it, makes it look really, really good. As I come along here, you'll notice I have four minor plates here. I had made a belt a while ago that had actually like 5 or 6 of them, and they were really, really small, like really, really, really thin. And I was like, I want to make something like that again. And so I made these. This is loosely based on the Flying Eagle belt. You can kind of see these lines here that the Flying Eagle minor plates have. And then I took them, and had a little something extra put on top of that with the red lines. That really does help it like stand out. As I come over and show you the snap box, as you can see, it is a junior size championship belt with, just the one row and the 4 of them here. But you notice there's a red band here, and this was by design. I realize now, after the fact, it should have gone like all the way through, but it didn't. It was just the red band along the snap box, but that was by design, and when I put it together, I was like, yes, this looks really, really good. And now I'm like, well, it should have gone like all the way through the entire belt. But it does stand out, and it does help it really, instead of having like a red leather belt, having the silver against the black looks great, and then having this red stripe through it, for the fact that it is called the Red Dead Division, just gives it that extra oomph. As we come along the other side, you'll notice that it is one strip of black material with 4 more on this side. It is designed to be kind of like an extra showy, really, really simple hardcore championship. And so this, of course, one of the things that makes a hardcore division hardcore is the blood, the way that the wrestlers blade themselves in order to give you that extra spot of blood. Red Dead Division makes just a little bit more sense, of course, with these red lines. And as I come along, you see the red snap box as well, against the black background and the red snap box. You have 5 of them here. Okay. And here is the other side. You have the all black background. There is no stitching. It is just one solid piece of black material all the way through. One of the things I wanted to point out is that it's just your basic, oval shaped main plate, and it is also loosely based on what is the Impact Wrestling Tag Team title. I made some alterations as per I wanted, but it is loosely based on the Impact Wrestling Tag Team title. As you might guess, the Punisher style skull on the front is by my design. Now, one of the things you might notice is that this is an actual skull that is laid into it. If I was to design like an actual metal belt, I would actually have this set into it. Maybe like a 4mm piece of silver, and then designed into it like maybe 2mm down, have this, red imprinted skull, obviously with the silver coming up through it. And then of course, the name Division also being in gold coming out through it. But that was not what I did. I took a red piece of Sintra, actually carved, the teeth and the eyes, as well as the word Division into it, and then, painted it red. Really, really proud of that. Really proud of the overall design. Just really proud of the fact that, like, this thing screams hardcore title without actually being a hardcore title. All right, guys, I hope you like this, and I'll catch you later. As you can see, this belt wraps around my waist just like everything else. This belt was actually built before I realized that I could curve them, so this one is completely flat. So I have to make sure it's nice and loose, but it does fit me well. As you can see, it looks good. As I'm wearing it, I would totally defend this as a hardcore championship. Thankfully, I don't have to, because I don't know any deathmatch style guys who would actually want this belt. But if you like this, throw me a like, throw me a comment, and subscribe. Check you guys out later.